Alright, today is Thursday, and this is one of those days that I used to get back in the old days. When I say the old days, I want to say 4 years ago. I used to get crazy amounts of mail every single day. There wouldn't be a day that goes by other than maybe a Tuesday or a Sunday that I wouldn't get some crazy amount of mail. Whether it was an eBay purchase, whether it was autograph requests or postcards or something in the mail that would just show up. And today is no exception. It's a very unusual occurrence, but I had written a whole bunch of space engineers and NASA personnel and that sort of thing, and that is all I got today except for one postcard. We'll get the postcard done very quickly here, and this is out of Bradley, California. They had to redo the envelope there. They just had a window envelope, and there's Bradley, California, probably a small place. And there is a postcard to Bradley, California, one of those generic, USPS ones, John Hancock 10-cent. I did not use this for any other projects because I didn't have a lot of, and I saved, I think this cost me 5 cents back in the day. I don't know where I got this one, but it's good to use up these things that don't have a lot of collector's value, but they do have some kind of artistic value. That's really pretty neat. Bradley, California did a good job with that one. Then, this is like shooting fish in the barrel. I've been getting all kinds of crazy NASA successes, and this guy is the president of the E3 company. I want to say he's 100 years old, and I'm not even joking. I just cannot remember right now. 100 years old. This is Dr. Al Kohler. There's his business card there, partially there, with some other information on there. You could find him on the web or through the autograph groups or whatever. And he has worked through NASA for a very, very long time. And he worked on the Skylab project. It's very rare I get any Skylab envelopes signed because it's just something a lot of people don't know about. They just understand Apollo and the shuttle. Moons and shuttles is all people understand. But all these people I'm writing to are very smarter than the 5th grader, much smarter than I am. He's written a note or something about my choice of major in college was a noble career or something like that. So anyway, and then he said, of course, I can't read that. I said, would you sign my Skylab envelope as well? Because I don't like to send more than one envelope. And I had him sign another 30th anniversary. That's where the stamp and the cancel would have gone, but I never got that. I tried to find this online, but I didn't find a lot, so maybe they never got mailed ever. Maybe they were just started and never finished. But I signed that one as there well too, so you can look him up on the computer. This one was William R. Lucas. I wasn't 100% sure that I had sent to him before. It came from Birmingham, Alabama, and that makes sense here because this is the Marshall Space Flight Center and George C. Marshall Space Flight Center. And this was canceled out of St. Louis for some reason there. But William R. Lucas, retired director of Marshall Space Flight Center, NASA. Another very old guy, but has pretty good handwriting for his age, so that's really pretty cool. This is one that I've had for a long time, and it's a test engine, but it said Marshall Space Flight Center, and that's all I cared. So that's really pretty neat. And this is from 1976, it looks like. 1976. Then we have one more here. This is from Jerry Ridge, R-I-J. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jerry Ridge. And who is Jerry Ridge? Well, basically, I think he was he's a retired Lieutenant Colonel USAF. And so he's military. I thanked him for his service. This is a postcard that I screwed up a long time ago, but it was better than what I had, and I saved it. And he is a manned spaceflight engineer, otherwise known as one of the original astronauts that would train to. He was a military. There was a group of military service people that were training as astronauts, and some of them went into space and some didn't. And there is used to have a really excellent printer, and I could print, that's a photograph of a patch for the Manned Space Flight Engineer program. And so I put that on there. It slipped and didn't get on there perfectly, but I had this sitting for probably a good 5 years or more. And really cool to finally have that in. I wished I had an excellent printer, and I always write other side, because he might sign this side, because I don't want to screw up your picture, but he signed in a perfect spot. Really cool to get that one in. Very nice, awesome mail day. Things that you can easily get in if you just do a little bit of homework. The last thing, it looks like a bill or reminding me to pay for something, but really excellent mail day. And if I get this posted, let me know if you've written any of these people before, or if you've even tried. Like I said, shooting fish in a barrel. These only took like barely a week. They just got them, signed them, and threw them back in the mail. What baseball player is going to do that for you? Most of these unknown baseball players are now charging $5 or taking a year to come back. So hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.